Hey guys. Okay. I want to tell you about the time um, I had experienced some weird stuff. So let me give you a backstory about it. I'm drinking a Propel. Anyways, this goes as far back as high school. Okay. All right. So I want to say I was a senior in high school. I had choir. Yes, unfortunately. I can't sing worth crap, but I took it because I had some friends in choir. What else? So, in my choir class there was this girl. I didn't really have any classes with her except for choir, which was my first period. Back when I went to school, we had 4 classes. Now there's like 6 or 7, or I don't know how many, 8 or 9. I don't know. But we had first period together. And I watched a lot of mystery and suspense and supernatural shows and movies and stuff like that. And I had a feeling this girl was into some not so nice stuff, you know. She was I guess she was nice. She was always nice to me. For some reason, she sat in class and she did like some so-called spell. And she sorry. This thing is bugging me. It is a kind of like a scab pimple thingy. Anyways, this girl thought it was a bright idea to do a spell in class. Now, I had been baptized since I was like 13. So I was 18 at this time. So I had been baptized for a long time. Had to get something to drink. So we're sitting in class, and you gotta remember, cell phones were not popular back then. Yeah, we had them. Some millennials had them. But did we use them in class? Some did. Some, like myself, no. We were good. So this girl decided to do some black magic on certain people in class. And now, mind you, I never had a problem with this girl. I was good friends with her. I hung out with her at lunch, and and she'd call my house and how are you, and so on and so on, until I got a phone myself, and then we'd text back and forth. She was sitting in class, and she thought it was cute to do some black magic, aka witchcraft stuff. I don't dabble in it. Don't like to. I'm Christian. I may have potty mouth once in a while, toilet mouth, trucker mouth, whatever you want to call it. But I will not say anything derogatory. So, anyways, this girl proceeds to do black magic. She proceeded to do black magic in class. Well, we had there was two girls, they were twins. They were like Catholic twins. One wore pants and the other one wore a skirt. I was friends with the girl that wore pants because she was kind of like the outcast, and we don't. I hung out with some really odd, weird people, but we were unique and we were ourselves, and we just, did whatever. Anywho, we were sitting there and we were talking, and all of a sudden, this girl just, in front of everybody. This is how, off the wall she was. So let me give a back story on this girl. She was dating this college guy. Mind you, she was a senior in high school. She was dating this college guy. This guy was, I guess they call them male witches or warlocks or whatever. Anyways, she got into this stuff like an addict would with a drug or a drinking or whatever. She didn't exactly tell us that she was into this stuff. Boy, my hair is a mess. I got a knot back here, as you can tell. It's a knot. Sorry. Anyways, this girl cast a spell on certain people. Well, as I was with these girls, it bounced off them and it landed on me. The downside was I am a Christian. I just don't go to church every Sunday. I need to start doing that. So, weird things started happening to me. I would have weird people come up to me. I would have odd people come up to me. And I never had that happen, ever. I had been friends with awesome people. But I don't know what was going on. I think the girl didn't think. Wow. Sorry, I have a nosy mom. You get one of them moms that are really nosy. Let me get clean. Okay. Just in case I get a text that slides down. So anyways, this gal proceeded to, I guess you want to say, she was just out there. So I was getting weird people, and then after I graduated high school, I started going through the whole dating scene, and then I got with some bad people, and my second bad relationship, not these guys' dad. Well, yeah, that's my third one. But before I had these guys, I was with, well, I'm telling you the story. I'm going to put some of this, put some of this stuff on. You guys are my mirror. Let me know if I'm missing something. Okay. Hopefully it goes away. Anyways, this gal Well, that's my daughter's. This gal, or my second bad relationship. I'm sorry. He was really bad. So there was an incident. We were living with a roommate, ex-roommate, and he was into some really bad stuff, and a lot of it had to do with the way he practiced this stuff is, I want to say he was Catholic. I think he was Catholic. I'm not sure. Yes, I'm outside, as you can tell. Excuse the loud sound. Sorry. Anyways, flippin' bee, go away. Hate bees. I'm gonna shut you in there. Go away. Just like that. Sorry, I'm getting off track. So anyways, he was so adamant about doing this stuff, you know, and so I was very shocked that he was into this stuff, and the guy I was seeing at the time was like, yeah, it's okay, you got me. You know, I won't let nothing happen to you. And because of me not going to church all the time, my spirit had been tampered with, is what a pastor had told me. So people are like, oh, you know, you're such a big believer in Christianity and stuff like that. I'm sorry you guys have to hear me do dishes and stuff. Anyway, so the story went is, no, sorry, you had to hear that. No, you already had stuff to drink. Oh yeah, you get to hear me be mine. I don't usually like to do videos when there's people home, because it's more pause the video, do what I'm supposed to be doing, restart, you know, unpause the video, so this way you get to hear the water running, and I'm doing dishes, and while I'm doing dishes, I know this is not a formal video. Hopefully I can get this video done before certain people come home. Anyways, this is way before I had children. This was back in 2009, so a long flipping time ago. So anyways, he was supposedly doing a reading. A reading is what he told me it was. They was full of BS. Bo honky. BS, you fill in the blanks to that, okay? Anyways, I was going through some relationship issues at the time with this guy I was going with. And the guy that was doing all the black magic and dark stuff, he was our roommate. We didn't live in an actual house. It was more of a converted garage. Very tiny garage. I'm talking like if they were to actually put this thing. I don't know why I deal with people that do drugs. I don't know why. I never understood that. What I got with men that did drugs. Oh, yeah, sorry. I had to think for a minute. My brain goes on out to lunch, how my dad used to put it. Anyways, so we met this ex-roommate, like I'm telling you. We met him at a store. How ghetto is that? We met him at a store, and he was looking for some roommates to pay rent. And I kind of thought it was fishy, but when we were at, his grandma wanted us out of the house, and I was like, okay. So we moved in, and the only time his grandma ever saw us was we'd come and do laundry. Now, this guy I met off of MySpace. Good old MySpace, okay? For all you older millennials like myself, we loved us some MySpace, okay? That was kind of like our Facebook, but it was more for people we went to school with. So, back to what I was saying. Give you a little insight. You'll catch a lot of us older millennials. I don't know why the whole generation thing came out. But a lot of the Gen Zs, I'm sorry if you're Gen Z, but a lot of us older millennials, MySpace was our Facebook, and our Instagram, and our TikTok, and our Snapchat, and all our fun little areas. So, back to what I was saying. He wanted somebody to help pay rent. So, what does my wonderful ex at the time do? He comes up with the big bright idea that I could pay rent with the poor guy. I go on to say, okay, that's fine. But I just want you to know something. This one here, at the time, I didn't know at the time, but he was messing around with somebody. I got no problem with the gal or the girl. I never had a problem with the girl. But for some reason, all the ones that I used to go with always thought it was cool. Need to get a tripod stand. Cool that they were screwing somebody younger than myself. So, to give you an insight, I was 23 at the time, and this one was 18 at the time. Okay. Legal age, of age, everything else. Anyways, he thought it was a bright idea that I pay rent. It's like, okay, well, you do drugs and you're gonna get mad that you don't have your money. Oh, he did. He got mad. Got mad at the roommate. Now, I was going through some mental abuse at the time. And he wanted me out of the house. So I was like, all right. What I call him an ex-roommate is I had left my ex and I had physically moved out. I didn't want nothing to do with that crap anymore. So he goes on and he says, I want you to go stay with your mom. I said, what? Say what? And he's like, yeah, I want you to go stay with your mom. Go do your thing. Just say it. Oh. You can hear him. You can hear Brian
Mom.
coming a mile away.
Big head mom.
Cheater. That's what it means. Isn't it? It's the best translation.
No.
Okay. It's back to what I was saying.
Sounds about right to me.
Yeah.
Talking about
So, mind you,
Yeah.
just like you.
hi. This is my world. Welcome to chaos. We drop stuff around here. Anyways,
Except you moved in and got greedy.
okay. I go to my mom's. I stay. My mom and her now husband, but at the time it was her boyfriend, but they're married now. They were living with some friends. I had dated the husband of the gal that my mom goes and helps out. I dated his nephew. Okay. We were living at another ex of mine's uncle's house. Okay. Sum it all up. Somebody I used to go with, we were living with his uncle. There you go. So anyways, his stupid phone. How about if I turn it upside down? How's that? Okay. Same video, but you will see me this way. Okay. Anyways, so I went and stayed.
Fortunately for you, sepsis takes a little while to kill someone.
You're gonna get a picture of both my kids in the video. It is Peanut and her brother. I stole the nickname Peanut from an ex-friend of mine's. One of her ex-husband's friend's kids. I'll have to sit like this. Now, I will scoot back. Anyway, so I go and I spend some time with family, and I meet up with another one that I used to go with, and I get this, the next morning, I get this weird, long, almost 20-page text message from my second bad relationship. Okay. He goes on some rambling rant about President of the United States, American flag, some racist crap. And then he gets to a section about this big, saying why he didn't want to be with me anymore. I don't remember it because I threw the phone out, got rid of the piece of crap, and it was very heartbreaking and very sad. I was more PO'd. I was more ticked off about it. I'll be straightforward. I was pissed. Sorry. I was PO'd. P-A. Okay.
Don't tell me we're still playing the name game. It's a process. Yeah, we've gone from Tom, Dick, and Harry to John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
Anyways, my mom takes me back there. I get out of the car. I got bags of clothes. You know, I got 2 bags of clothes. I get out of the car. I tell my mom I love her. Bye. Nosy woman. I love my mom, but she was very, very nosy back then. Anyway, so I get to the door. So to give you an insight, the house was probably about, so cut this in half, about that big. There. Now you got the idea of what kind of house I lived in. I open the door, and there's a chick. A chick sitting on my couch. I slam the door. Everybody wakes the heck up. Oh my God, you're back. So happy. I was more PO'd. Peed off more at the fact he had the audacity to call some I may sound ghetto, I'm sorry. I went to a public school. I did not go to a private school, and I certainly didn't go to college, so my language is kind of hood language. No, triangle, go. He proceeded to I'm trying to remember. It's been years. There's bears up there, honey. Now you gotta remember, this is when I was in my early 20s. No, up in the cupboard. And this was before my kids, so. Is there bears up there?
No bear.
Okay, sorry. You're gonna hear a little dude in the background. Okay, this was before I even had kids. So, not only did he disrespect me by bringing another girl into the home, he was messing around, or I don't know. So
What is it?
I had took off, or while I had took off and went and stayed with my grandma at the time. When I came home with my mom, I was very devastated. I was heartbroken. I find out a younger person than himself, they had picked up and brought back to where we lived, did some inappropriate stuff together, and I simply asked her, "Did you do this?" She said, "Yeah." She said, she goes, "And that's why you called me, or is that why you called me?" I said, "First off, I called you because I wanted you to be a girl and tell woman to woman and tell me what's going on." "Well, now I don't want to tell you." And this, I said, no, you're going to tell me, and you're going to tell me right now, because if I go back and I find out, you're a lying piece of POS. You're a lying POS. She called me every name in the book, said, you know how most when females are, you weren't that good, and he came to me. Okay. The actual story is when I was with my mother, my little sis, my kid's grandma. I went and stayed with my grandma for some time because I wanted a break and I wanted to feel like myself again, and that I didn't have a dude hovering over me. He wasn't really a dude, per se. Anyways. Sorry. Anywho, so I got curious and I called her phone. I had the number and I called her phone. I had called her phone twice to get the real, actual truth story. So she told me the real story. She said they had been secretly seeing one another. They had been texting back and forth, which, looking back, I find red flags because he wouldn't let me look at his phone, number one. He would lie and say it was a buddy of his that was texting him. No, it was her.
What the hell? That's Marshall. Why not?
He wanted her
Might be your theater, but it's my crime scene.
to become me. He wanted her to take my identity, dye her hair blonde, do my face expressions and the whole nine yards.
Rehearsal got you on 7 to 10. You presented by 11. Where were you? The party with some of our actors.
Sorry, he was moving the placemat around. So anyways, my mother
Did you get that at the party?
takes me back,
Maybe he's at the
second
show.
time around,
James, don't make me
takes
ask
me
questions.
back there.
Okay.
So I called this girl up one night.
Every single day.
I wasn't drinking,
With my name on it. So
and I
I
wasn't.
had to give him a general reminder. I tried to be reasonable with the guy.
We call around here we call it birthday, but we were not smoking trees. If you know what I mean. So I asked her again. I said, did you come over here under the understanding that they were going to do stuff with you, hang out with you, smoke some trees with you, stuff like that? She goes, why do I need to tell you, Lisa? It's none of your business. Your ex at the time said it was, you weren't this. She was being a little petty. Petty witch. Okay. So finally, mind you, I was here on the couch and he was sitting in front of me. So he heard. I literally had her on speakerphone. I said, I want to know, did you do this with him? He's basically admitting that you guys did stuff together. I said, I need to know now so I can call up somebody to come get me because I'm not going to deal with this crap no more. She goes into a ramble and a rant and says, yeah, I did this, and yeah, he had me do this, and blah, blah, blah. There was also a red flag when we went over to her apartment complex. She had this. What? What?
No. Just turn on NordVPN.
Okay. So she came. So the real strange red flag came when we went to her apartment complex. We all went over there, and our roommate at the time noticed that he was chasing her around, not me. I mean, I even set my stuff down, and I go, hey, chase me around, and he gave me this evil stare. And he looked at me dead in the eye and he says, why would I do that with you? He acted like he didn't even know who I was. Until my ex-roommate called him out on his BS. He goes, dude, she's your girlfriend, his wife. He was such a talker. No, put it down. Leave it alone. You leave me alone and you don't tell mommy what to do. Anyways, well, I'm washing dishes. I'll finish telling you. So he proceeds to go, well, she's not my girlfriend. Mind you, he wanted to smoke trees before we went there. So we had to meet her at her pool, her community pool she has, her heated community pool. And
connection.
There's another option. Somehow someone deliberately lowered the body temp of our Vic.
sorry.
Come on, Abby.
Yeah. Oh, you get to hear the first meltdown on camera. This is little man not knowing how to play offline. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, man.
He's my little man. He's my little man. Remember Bua.
But these cards in the spokes will identify who they are on the court. What's it gonna happen, man? I think there may be a link between bipolar and murder. Give it a ring.
So anyways, I know you're gonna get like a lot of silence. I'm standing at this girl's community swimming pool in her apartment complex, mind you. He's chasing her around, and I'm like a parent watching my kid, you know. So finally, I get so mad, I tell my roommate, I said, take me home. Now, mind you, he quit chasing her and ran all the way back to the house after me. Sorry. Might have to restart this. Anyways, he gets all the way to the house, and I don't say a word to him. I know. Oh no, she says.
Oh my god.
At the breakdown in the ceramic chip, we found out the crime scene.
Trace elements of rubidium, strontium, and zirconium.
We got a lot of background.
He asks me what's wrong. I said, you know what's effed up is you're chasing somebody half our age just to make me jealous. And smart Alec goes, well, was it working? I said, no, it wasn't. I said, number one, I'm not
My name is Garvin. I'm Courtney.
I'm Jackie.
And we switched to consumer
a young, oh, look at me, attention hog,
Surprise. We changed your rate.
to
And then all of a sudden you disconnect.
get what she wants from the dude. Well, he wasn't understanding what I was saying. And what I was saying is,
$150 a month with Consumer Cellular. I'm paying about half.
Okay, this is doable. This is affordable.
I'm getting the exact same coverage for half the price. That's a beautiful thing. Done deal.
I got to keep my phone. I got to keep my number.
Switching over to about 20 minutes. That's it.
It's month to month.
he goes, well, what are you talking about? And I'm like, well, first off, was it your bright idea to go over there, or was it hers? She didn't want me coming. Oh no, I was a party pooper, and she didn't want some girl. There you go. I'm gonna have to play on the main.
Oh no. You're going to go back online.
You don't have no stuff on here?
You want to go back online?
Your favorite games are right at your fingertips. Download Jackpocket today.
Now you later.
Yeah, smell you later, but anyway, she didn't want me coming because she didn't want me seeing what they were doing.
Limping, broken bones, vomiting, cancer, x-rays. Fetch covers all of that and so much more. Submitting claims is fast.
No, put it back.
When you use your vet or any
I did.
Okay.
pet insurance. Get your free quote at fetchpet.com.
Saving money is
$900 in coverage. For $10,000 in coverage, he would pay over $110 a month.
Mama.
I know, honey. I know.
No more
Life
working.
insurance